Hello, hello, hello. Citizens of Aereo, welcome. We're back. We're live. Bringing you another affiliate tournament here. Volume 3 of our Anything Goes affiliate tournament. A $4,000 prize pool up for grabs. I'm Nugget, joined by Ross. How's it going?
So good. Beautiful day, beautiful Titans, beautiful prize pool. I mean, what is not to love here, folks? Let's get into it. What's up, chat?
Let's go.
Get these people rolling in. BBT in the chat. Aunt Sharma's in the chat. I'm in the chat. Nuggets in the chat. We are streaming live on Twitch and YouTube if you're interested in one or the other. But why choose when you can have both, chat?
Chiku, how's it going?
That's right. Also, I wasn't here last week to get our to reach our follower goal, but we just had a new follower, Pau de Bosta. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, and we appreciate you being here.
204. Let's go.
That's right. Just breaking down the barriers, chat. Reign of Titans on Twitch. Going to be taking off soon. Soon, they say.
We've got 2 brackets to crown champs 4 before we move on to our overall tournament champ for today's affiliate. We've got 2 best of 3s and then a best of 5.
Ooh. Yeah, tell me about these matchups. What do we got cooking up today?
We've got for our first bracket, we've got Babio P playing the Sky Titan Sky 10. Going to be versing against Tinhoff's Forest Titan Serdondo.
Yeah.
Flip that. Our first bracket. That's our second bracket. Our first bracket is going to be Heya playing the Poison Titan 2732 versus AJ with the Sky Titan Flight 659.
Ooh. What a time.
What a time indeed.
Poison versus Sky, folks. A classic matchup. I think two elements that are on the rise recently. Lots of hype behind Sky, especially with this new patch coming through. I know a lot of people excited about some of the new abilities, of course. But yeah, let's do this thing. Bracket 1, best of 3. Heya versus AJ. Flight versus Poison. Let's get it on.
Here we are. Players matched up.
Let's do this thing. Affiliate tournament. Wildness. So for those that may not know, Sky Titan's known for using that agility stat to deal damage to the opponent. So essentially, I mean, sometimes they go for the attack stat as well, but it looks like this one with the base stats shown, 24 agility base.
24.
It seems like that might be part of their game plan. A pretty major piece of the game plan. And so we'll see. Furious Winds is going to help them with a permanent buff till the end of the battle. Brace for impact. Ooh, the Mirage early from Flight. Catches the throw Poison. Which is funny. I feel like Mirage is an interesting scroll in this matchup. Poison only has a few like real heavy hitter type scrolls. So catching one of those would have been massive, but the odds, not great.
Ooh, the leak also from Poison there, really good. Gonna cut off that mana restoration from Flight. Already with the Manananigans in play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's only been one turn. Flight already spent over, or just about half of their mana. We'll see how the leak follows them, haunts them, if you will. Taunt going to tear down some of that defense from Poison. Mana Drain going to put Flight even further into the mana deficit. There's a disrupt from Poison. Looks like they're playing the long game.
Birch boosting that agility even more. Inject Venom, going to add more tick damage. More.
And Mana Drain is the canceled scroll, which I think that's probably not what Poison's ideal outcome was. They probably wanted to block some damage there.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like this Poison is trying to drag this out a little longer than needing the mana versus the damage. Flight at 49 agility, ready to put that to work against Poison. Thunderstrike going to start it off, which is also going to buff up the agility even more. 69. Nice. Mana Well going to keep Poison fresh at the end of the turn. Flight having to use Meditate mid-turn so they could play some scrolls afterwards. Speaking of, it's a Hurricane.
160.
Yoosh. Yeah. Luckily getting recovery in just in time. And Poison still safe for now. Flight up at 79 agility. Some of that will peel off at the end of turn, but still at 49 moving forwards.
Still spicy. Still gets scroll resolution advantage on every slot here. Not that much mana to work with here, but still a little bit of a health lead for Flight. Poison seemingly drilling through those scrolls just a little bit faster than Flight, but long shot for 54. Infected Stab going to be one of those big hitters for Poison. Wind Blow using the attack stat here, so only going to hit for 18.
But does get the mana from that, which is maybe even more important. It is odd that Poison has lesser total scrolls left. Figured part of their game plan would be to sort of preserve those things, but they probably know more than I do. Here's an Alchemist, the next major heal for Poison.
Mm-hmm.
If I had my brains about me, I would know the what is it? Drink Acid. That's the plus 100.
Acid, the other plus 100 healing scroll for Poison there. Oof. Big heals. Haven't seen that one come through yet.
Big heals Poison. A meta type that we have not necessarily seen much of until now.
Agile defense getting some MP back there for Flight. Oak and Shield. Poison. Both players putting up the defensive walls a little bit. True Strike going to ignore that. And there's the Drink Acid from Poison. Back in the healthy 331 before Body Slam comes in. Bringing him back into the orange. Swarm Attack and attack on even more Poison, but it doesn't matter. The Purification comes through for Flight.
Oh my, what a scroll to have in this matchup. I mean, it has become more common when Dusk was really heavily used. I heard there's a lot of Dusk in this tournament as well, but against Poison, a well-timed Purification, I mean, that was definitely not on Poison's bingo card. They did not like to see that. Peeled off or not all, but at that time, the end of turn damage and the toxin level.
Tail Strike into 62 defense, only going to hit for 47 to Revitalize.
And Poison's just going to have to wait. I mean, they've got all their healing out. They have 2 turns worth of heal. And now they just hope that their end of turn damage can take care of Flight plus Lethargy or hitting the bottom of the scroll bucket. But we
Poison already at the bottom of their poison bucket or poison bucket, scroll bucket. 1 in the hand. That's it. Flight with 5 thrown out here. 3 Wings of Order going to be a heavy hitter. 102 and Apex of the Sky. 77. A little bit of healing here and a little bit of lethargy damage. Flight
this
here.
Is just a certified race to 0. Who's got the hammer? 83 is going to help. Poison in a hole, but end of turn. Will it kill? And it does! Poison had it all calculated. Well played. Poison takes the leg up 1-0 in this bracket finals. Wow. According to plan, if I had to guess, that was according to plan. Whew, but it had me clinched up. I mean, we saw
Chaos
what
always
Flight
got a
had left.
plan.
We saw that Flight definitely had enough damage left, just did not have enough turns to play it. But GG's, what a time.
Shenlong, I don't know if we're allowed to support one side or the other. You support, that's fine. For us, we must remain as if NPCs in your life.
That's right. Beep boop, beep boop. I definitely am not allowed to say anything like Fury's in the other bracket and Team Fury is the greatest team that ever lived.
No, not allowed. Not allowed. Asterisk.
I
Asterisk.
definitely can't say any of that. Yo, Vishnu, what's up? Welcome. Everybody in the chat, glad you guys are hanging out today. We love having you here. So chat it up, make some noise for who you got in this one. AJ is going to have to win 2. Heya only needs 1 more to move to grand finals of this affiliate Saturday.
Game 2 here. Plenty of time to snag that screenshot. Then send it over to the Proofs and Submissions channel on our Discord to get some free titanium. The classic, the routine at this point. If you're not doing that, first thing when you hop into stream, what are you doing? Get on it. Free titanium. What
Poison
else?
plays the early leak and the early mana drain again this match, which it really put Flight in a spot where they couldn't put together one of those big sky turns of 500 damage, you know?
Yeah.
So same sort of setup here, at least in terms of mana plan for Poison. But you got to know that Flight has literally seen every scroll in the Poison deck now. So they have to make a plan. They gotta make some changes. Did we get some weapon changes? I think we had a...
Yes, we did. Poison opted for the double shield build here.
Ooh. And then Flight went from slicing bow to axe.
Yes.
Hot dog. Which, if you guys didn't know, a special rule for today's affiliate is that no epic or unique legendary weapons were allowed. So if you see an opportunity, you're like, I would have played this legendary. You can't. You just can't.
So anything goes with an asterisk.
Anything goes within these bounds. Poison at 52 defense, and I think this was part of the switch to the axe.
Yes.
Was to try and find these scrolls, because again, Sky trying to push through as much damage per turn as possible. This isn't the fastest Sky. Like they have plenty of sort of, what am I trying to say? Reactionary scrolls. It's not just I'm here to play my game. Like for example, that we saw Purification last game. We just saw Japers. Well, I've lost it. But what I'm saying is,
I can't find it either.
The axe is there. The axe is there to tear down this defensive wall, to try to milk as much value out of each of these damage points as possible. After a super close game 1, you got to think, if I could just get 20 or 30 more damage through on my big damage turns. Chop wood, speaking of, chia!
There goes 20 of that defense. Reversal also going to take some defense there from Flight now.
Yeah, reversal just literally reversal. It's an Uno reverse. Uno reverse card. Give me that back. But Poison would be up even more defense if it wasn't for the first scroll. Good old Chop.
Big purification there from Flight. We saw the previous turn that Mirage caught Bug Invasion, so stopped a little bit more of that end of turn damage. Purification now allowing only that last inject venom to go through. So good job on managing that tick damage, but we're still deep in the hole here compared to Poison. Disrupt to open things up. Oaken Shield not going to be stopped, but that 72 defense on Poison is getting there in terms of the wall.
Still at 62. Got lowered to 62. There's the drink acid, the old +1 hundo. Meditate as well. Poison just sitting fine as a dime, and actually has is less in a scroll deficit than first game. Flight has a plan, though. I imagine they are trying to put the pieces together. as a player, when you're down to your last, couple handfuls of scrolls, you definitely know exactly when and where you'd like to play things if it all comes your way. Shield Bash, big one.
Oh, big number.
Oof.
114 even. Yeah. 114, 52 defense.
Which is actually wild. It's actually wild that Flight saw the future and saw the double shield change and was like, you know what I'm going to need? I'm going to need to watch out for Shield Bash.
There's 2 shields. One of them is
It's
going to be
true.
bashing.
Only one of them does the bashing, though. Yeah. Oaken Shield, purely a shield. Purely a shield. But yeah, we just saw the shield Basharoo, a fan favorite from Forest Titans around the world. Cleaving blow, going to take down the defense, minus 50 this time, but I think the time has passed. I think that that shield bash was really the one they were hoping to sort of mitigate. 149 though, from a hurricane.
Huge. Infected Stab going to stack even more damage on, and the Alchemist here, Poison sitting happy and pretty. Much needed mana well from Flight here.
Going to take away the minus 80 defense with Purification. Wild. Poison down to 2 total scrolls.
This is trouble here.
Game 2 of Bracket 1 Finals. If Poison takes this one, it's over. They're moving to Grand Finals. Flight has got some things to say about it, though. They do get to resolve first. But, man, a 280 health difference down at the bottom of your scroll barrel like this is just tough. Apex of the Sky, not going to close, but going to make it closer. Major recovery.
And just going to just flip that. Oh, gosh.
See you, nerds. True strike.
Real big hill here for Flight to climb. Even with long shot 56, that tick damage is going to take us down to settle.
It is finished. Hey Ya wins with their Poison Titan Poison, and they are going on to Grand Finals. GG's to AJ. Well fought. Well fought.
G's indeed.
Wow. I mean, that was... I think that... I was going to say that game 1 went exactly to plan for Poison, but I think the second game actually went
more. Yeah, that was to the T what they wanted.
With the double weapon switch, I'm like, how? Who saw the future first? That's what I need to know.
Who had chooses
double shield? Yeah. Heya says double shields. And Flight says, well, I'll just bring an axe then. Not a big deal. And was behind by 1 turn to really get that shield bash down. But it was the end of turn damage. Both games just milked them dry. GG's 2-0 and a handshake. And we are on to Bracket 2 Finals. Nugget, what kind of matchup we got in Bracket 2 Finals?
We've got another Sky Titan returning here to the stage. We've got the Sky Titan Sky 10. Followed by Tinhoff playing the Forest Titan Sir Dondo, Senior Dondo.
From Team Fury.
Of course. Yes, of course.
Here we go. We're going to get these players in here momentarily. Yeah. Babby OP versus SR Dondo. Maybe Senor. Who knows? Someone's going to clear it up. Chat pros, help us out. Chat pros. Who you guys got in this one? TST Crips is a Stomp On Ya fan. Hey, yo. Get those team chants out. I don't know if they're still in the chat or not, but it's a good time. You could type your own team chant, chat. That reaction, though, Sir Ross. Oops. Sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry in the slightest.
Any new Purify scroll? There's only one Purify scroll. As of now, chat, but this week, the carrot has been dangled for long enough. I think we're finally going to get we are going to get the patch notes at least, and then we're promised an update in the near future. A massive strategic scroll animations, video effects update. And I am so pumped.
Lots of big updates happening.
Lots of it.
Team decided to hold off before pushing. But now,
Senor Dando.
Senior Dondo.
Yeah, the team was like, we're cutting it too close for affiliate. We'll just dangle the carrot just a little further. Ding, ding,
Just
ding.
a little. Just a little. We'll get everybody then on the same page. Lots of balance changes, lots of new animations. So get ready for a big old update. Make sure you stay tuned and tuned in to the Discord to get all those updates as soon as they are live.
For all you old heads in the chat, I think this is parallel to when we changed the artwork. That's how big this update is.
This is gonna be large.
It's gonna be massive. Here we go. Speaking of large, we are moving into bracket 2 finals. Sky 10 versus SR Dando.
safe attempt there.
That's right. Just keep it with the letters. We'll see if we have a similar Sky build here. Obviously, we haven't seen any Forest yet, but we do see a similar, meaning the same. Actually, just similar. There we go. Scroll setup in terms of weapons for this Forest Titan. Spike shield and shield ready to get to put to work in the defensive strength for Forest. Looking like agility Sky, none of this wild attack Sky. It's kind of been a while since I've seen like a pure attack Sky, to be honest. But off to the races, looking quicker than last match, at least for now. Spike shield, known for its little mana overflow for Sky.
Overflow from Sky 10 right there.
They're gonna get wild this next turn. They got a full bar to get through, but not really the way you need to be spending your health points, especially when we know just how quickly a Forest Titan can sort of brew up some damage.
Yes, indeed.
Flying Menace first, going to get those buffs up for agility and attack. Oof. Mana Drain, going to hit. Second Wind, going to pull up the agility even higher. It's going to be a Hurricane. Slipping it in on only 50 defense for Dando, but in terms of the spectrum of defense that a Forest Titan could have, that is fairly low.
I think last at our Titan tournament here that you missed, the peak defense on a Forest Titan was like 140, which is not a number that should happen.
That's usually a damage number, not a stat number, Chad.
Right. The shield bashes were bashing.
We be bashing.
We had some 230s, 240 damage outputs. It was gross. It was gross indeed.
Ironclad going to be plus 50 here for one turn. Disrupt for Sky. Everybody playing a little defensive. Log hit is a good find there.
Yes.
Mirage up for Sky 10. And gets
stuffed out. Yeah, huge there. Huge.
Both scrolls that leverage that 80 defense. Whacking Therapy a third, but can't dodge 3. You cannot dodge 3 per turn. That would be just the Matrix times 12. All right, Sky 10 definitely in. Half the health of Forest here. But what's left in the chamber? I feel like we've seen. Pending one massive Forest scroll, we've seen a lot of their heavy hitters.
One in particular.
The elephant in the room, chat. Protection Ward going to get him up to triple digis. Defense is today the day. No, Chopped Wood going to come cut that almost in half. Focus Punch is the closer for Dando, putting Sky 10 in the red health. Agile Agility going to put their agility up for this turn and next. Not that they're really going to lose the agility battle to this Forest Titan, but 9 scrolls apiece. It's getting clinch worthy here, chat.
Getting spicy.
193 is not out of the question at all for a Sky turn as well. So, going to start at 61. Going to peel down the defense minus 45. Resistance check though. Going to get some of that back.
Diving for prey. Hits for 91.
It's gonna
Sordando
be
here. Oh, True Strike's going
True
to cut
Strike.
through.
How
60
true?
even. Game
And
over.
Sky
GG's.
10 takes game 1 of bracket 2 finals. Dondo just got peeled away. The axe putting in major work on 2 turns. Also, Sky 10 blocking Vine Attack and Log Hit was premium
Very,
content.
very clutch. Very clutch. Big stops. Big stops for Sky 10 there.
Yeah. Going into game 2, though, gotta win another one. SR Dondo gonna have to win 2 in a row now to move to grand finals to face off with Heiya's Poison Titan. Progress is great. Hey, always proud of his trainees.
His
Love that.
Padawans, as it were.
Yeah, that's right. All righty, folks. Here we go. Scrolls are out. Will we mulligan? Will we keep? Game 2 of bracket 2 finals is upon us. Thanks again for being here, everybody in the chat. Peter, haven't said hello to you yet. Ronnie, Rono, go. That was close. MHR here.
Yeah, about it.
Win Coiner also here. Blastwitch have not said hello personally yet, so it's great to have you all here. Thank you. Let's get into it. Snare. I feel like Snare. So I have Snare in my Sky Titans DNA as well as Assassin, and they're both good at just peeling away defense. Great in a matchup like this when otherwise Snare not generally a scroll. That's super great. But that's why we love the game, Chad. Little niche decisions like that where you're like, I don't usually play this scroll, but in this matchup, saving myself 20 defense points from a forest. Oof, Sky 10, taking mana overflow again. It worked last time, chat.
True Strike, the game 1 finisher, come through early there. Sordando, still very comfy. Sky 10, I'd say probably not where they want to be at this particular moment.
Yeah, unbuffed agility stat. We saw in game 1 that they got Furious Winds on turn 1, which is that perma buff till the end of the match. So without any of that, just going to have to chill. This is a minus 80 debuff to the defense of Dondo.
That's even after reversal coming in and stealing 30 back too.
Now, I mean, that's all great news and whatnot. Wings of Order are going to be able to hit super hard, but
123.
You kind of want those debuffs around when Forest starts to turn the tides. But if the game's over by then, the game's over by then, you know?
54 agility on the Sky Titan. Now in the health lead, in the health lead. So you press the gas like that with Hurricane.
Oh, yes.
117 protection. We're going to buff that defense even more. Diving for prey from Sky 10.
It's done.
Are they going to clutch it? Yes.
It's done.
Speedy Sky.
Speedy Sky just put on the thrusters there. Dondo unable to keep the defensive wall up and goes down 2-0. And Sky 10 will be moving on from bracket 2 to go to grand finals. Jeez.
We've got our stage set. 2 bracket champions crowned here. And now we head to grand finals of this affiliate tournament
here. Yeah, that was just practically as fast as Sky could have gone. I mean, I knew they had some defensive stuff going on in turn 1, but I think the fact that they drew all those debuffs, you're able to punch. Yeah, exactly. When Quinter says Sky's rotation was muy bueno. 100%. 100%. They drew the defensive debuffs directly followed by the massive damage output. Cheers, Sky. Cheers.
Yes, Chiku, correct. The team captain versus the student. Has the student surpassed the master? We shall see. You shall see as well right here, folks. We're going to get the captain versus the student matched up here. For grands of this affiliate tournament, winner's going to come away with another 250 on top of winnings here that they've accumulated across the day playing through pools.
I mean, if Solana keeps climbing, your 250 turns into 300 by tomorrow. Who does?
Heard that.
Yeah, wild times on the Soul Train.
And
but
as a
folks,
reminder, once we go into this grand finals, this will be a best of 5 match here to crown things off.
Yeah. Also, never too late to take that screenshot of you being here or in the YouTube stream. Put that in proofs and submissions in the Discord and get yourself some free titanium so you can buy shiny weapons. Or whatever else you want to do with it. I like
blue boxes. The shiny weapons are always nice. There might be one hiding.
Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we're getting the players matched up. Obviously, they're both coming off a hot 2-0 win in bracket finals. So, people are people need a little cool down. Get a little drink of water. Oh, we got side bets in the chat. Time for brunch. Oh man, brunch does sound good.
Ooh.
My wife and I actually made this I don't know if it's strata, like a word. Strata.
Yes.
There we go. Strata. Yeah, we made this like strata yesterday. So good. But it's you soak croissants or croissants for some of you out there. You like soak the croissants in the egg mixture and then you top it with Gouda and Swiss and prosciutto. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I mean, it tasted good too, but I was envisioning showing the chat, and then I'm like, I actually can't do that. I can put it in the Discord, I guess. I put some tasty food shots in the Discord.
That's grade A community content right there, right, Ross.
Yeah, that's a loot box waiting to happen. Which, if you guys didn't know, if you make content for Reign of Titans and put it in the community content channel, Hazy likes to go by and just kind of drop you a loot box every once in a while. So just if you're into making content, now is the time. This is my invitation to you. Get in there. Get in there. Nice stream. Thank you, Winclainer. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what weapons Hayek comes out with because he played very flexibly. Flexibly? Is that it? Played
flexibly.
He played very flexibly in bracket finals with weapon setups. And it will really make a difference. I mean, we saw them face a Sky in their bracket final. We saw, what am I trying to say? Him handle it either way. So here we are. We're locked in. Game 1 is set.
Here we are. Grand finals here of our affiliate tournament. Anything goes. Volume 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
3, my lord. And we got Sky versus Poison. I can't see the weapon setups yet. It'll be interesting. Here we are. It's second win and Axe for Sky 10. And we've got the what's the jagged one called? That Heya has out. And Oaken Shield.
Oaken Shield and the zigzaggy stabby.
Yeah. I'd love to see it, chat. So did not necessarily get the high roll. I think that Sky 10 was probably hoping for the double shield build as the debuffs are strong. There's the disrupt, though. Still going to be a strong outfit here for Sky 10, but obviously, if defense not going to be, supremely used as offense, they probably would have went slicing bow instead.
Hey.
So far, so good.
Sky 10 here, looking nice with base stats, which is kind of funny.
Curved Fang might be it. Chiku, you win the prize. If I could gift you a subscription to the channel, I would do it right at this second. Maybe someday soon.
We'll just get you a nice golf clap for now.
Golf clap.
Thank you.
Cleaving blow, tearing that defense all the way down below 0. Poison still healthy at 409, but has the potential to take some heat this turn.
Very early alchemist here too.
Yep.
Almost not needed.
Only healed about 65 of the potential 100, so
Mhm.
not necessarily 100% ideal. But when you got to move the scrolls, you got to move the scrolls, chat.
Mhm. Purification, one of those scrolls that got moved, eliminated that trapped keyword and cleared out that defensive cut, which is really solid here. Brace for impact can make that climb even more. Basic attack coming out from Sky 10, just for 21. Just a little basic attack.
Just a basic attack, just like a rock throw, just a little
Yeah,
pebble toss.
yeah.
Rock throw
Poison's
actually pretty
it's a
good.
pretty strong actually, but hitting 47 defense not going to do too much. Huge end of turn damage here for Sky 10, all the
Mm,
way down to 200,
mm-mm.
almost half of your opponent's health. Here, 44 agility still though, so still gets the advantage with that scroll slot resolution, but like, is it enough? Is it
Right.
enough?
It's always a juggling act here. Whether is my damage going to get through? Is sort of how the Sky has to think about this matchup. So if your agility is higher than their defense, then you're sort of net positive for that exchange. But at 94 agility, it's time to go. Wings of Order coming
Yep.
through.
Throw.
111,
Yep.
big
Big.
ol' smackies.
Through butter.
Yeah, but
55. Oh,
I mean, it might just be over. Infected Stab gonna lay on some more end of turn damage. Tick, tick, tick,
uh,
tick, 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 tick.
and she's
Boom!
gone.
The end of turn stacking up so quickly. That curved fang, back-to-back turns with scrolls from that weapon. Hey, takes game one and will need to win two more. Babby OP gonna need to win 3 grand finals of affiliate tournament. Getting wild already. Whew.
That
All right.
poison has heaven for breakfast. Well, it's got something for breakfast. Might not
I
seem like that from Babby OP's perspective, probably.
Yeah, Chiku pointing out used up all their minus defense scrolls. Yeah, used both
Mhm.
of those on or used at least one of them on a turn where there was no damage dealt
Yeah.
via it's just sort of had to play it to play it. Speaking of, there's some more healing at max health. Poison taking the healing nature is going to be able to put it to use at the end of turn. Also, shout outs to Queen. What up, Queen? Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here.
Hey,
This is
welcome.
game two. Game two of grand finals. Hey, playing the Poison. Titan Poison. Up 1-0.
Babby OP with the Sky Titan, Sky 10. Down 1-0 here.
Has a tiny little debuff on the defense of Poison currently. Let's see if they can capitalize. Again, it's a lot of things up in the air, pun intended, for the Sky Titan here. They have to keep their agility high. They have to keep the
Ross,
opponent's
no.
defense low.
Ross, no.
And then they gotta just they gotta keep the damage going. So it's like they gotta do buffs, debuffs, and damage all in the same turn, all while probably having to manage their mana a little bit, more heavy-handed than Poison is at this point.
Oy. And that end of turn damage just ticks away. Sky 10 had to burn through the major recovery there, only healed for about 40. Back
We'll
to full
see.
health.
Didn't need it
Now
last
here.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, game one. I mean, of course, Alchemist. I feel like when you're healing for 100, you can afford to not get all of it because it's
Sure.
like it's better than every other heal, right? So it's
Yeah.
like if you heal for 85, it's just like you played major recovery. So, but a scroll.
Oh,
Oh,
huge
catching
stop.
the hurricane.
Huge stop from Poison there. Sky
Oh,
10 needed that. That was triple digit damage that they
Guy
needed.
10 crying just a touch. The heaviest damage, biggest damage scroll in the deck gets just canceled. And the
A
defense
big,
of Poison was low. Their agility
man.
was high. It was the
Yep.
perfect. Some would say that hurricane.
Was the perfect storm. Get out of here, Ross.
Oh, wow. We are on it today, chat. We are crushing.
One brain cell bouncing back and forth between East Coast and the Midwest. Crazy.
Oh man.
Good thing, or slight advantage here for Sky. They clutched out a purification at the end of that turn, wiped away some of that poison tick damage, but still here in a bad spot. Diving for prey hits for 103. Cheese Strike gonna hit for 42 and bring Sky 10 down into the orange. A little tighter here.
Yep. Definitely flip flopping. Oh man,
And
but
then
look at
the
that.
tick damage comes in. Sky 10 with the slight lead in scroll totals, but is it going to even matter here? That tick damage continues to rack up and is
Right.
hitting for a ton.
Yep. I mean, it's essentially like poison players get an extra scroll slot. They have that
Yep.
fifth scroll slot called I'll just take away 55 damage or 50, however
Mm-hmm.
much it is. Ooh,
Ooh,
there's the
cleaving
minus
blow.
defense.
Cleaving
Here's an
blows.
opening for Sky, hitting for 92 on the guided arrow.
Yeah. Okay, first time we've seen poison here, like really in the red and on the back leg. Mana Well's going to be
Yeah.
huge. Through
I
butter
mean,
for damage.
we know poison has essentially every healing scroll in the game.
Holds on.
I'm just
Sky,
yapping, chat. The game's almost over.
Sky 10 holds on.
Sky
31.
10 trying not to bleed out on the sidewalk right now.
Oh, there's not a lot of mana in the pool to work with either. Poison can sit here and kind of just cruise if they wanted to.
Yeah, this is where Sky is like, man, I wish I had that hurricane scroll.
That would have
But
been
at
noise.
82 defense, like, what are you even going to do? Snare going to peel down 20.
Okay. Oh,
Recovery.
mid recovery. Oh, it hurts. It
And the
hurts.
wings of order coming through, probably the heaviest hitter behind Hurricane. So that, oh my,
It's not the double heal in the same turn, and the purification wipes away the trapped, and the defense debuff. They're right back up to 82. Poison gas wasn't really necessary, and
It's
that
over.
is
Game 2
it.
going in the favor of poison, doing all the poison things. And let me tell you, this cursed fang thing, rapid poison, that scroll is nutty. That is sort of the beginning of the end of that game. We're going to game 3, chat. We're going to game 3. What am I trying to say? Babby OP going to have to win 3 in a row now. But we have seen recently, we've seen a lot of 3-0 reverse 3-0 sweeps. We'll see if today's
not outside of the realm of possibilities, but
that's true.
Hela feels like he is in control here.
Yeah, I mean, grabbing that hurricane.
Oh, huge.
I can't even tell if that was a bigger physical damage or if the emotional damage was heavier there. Because, like, again, the biggest damage scroll in your deck played at a most opportune time.
Agility was at like what, 75, 80?
Yeah, 70
almost.
I think.
Yep. Defense was low, around 20. Like that would have been huge, high triple-digit numbers there, and definitely would have swung the momentum at least in your favor.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, definitely one of those times where Heya just he's seen the future, rubbing that crystal ball, just throws out the disrupt in scroll slot 2 and just says, "We take those. We take those." But I mean, if we think about what would have happened if that didn't go through, right? If it did go through, like that game becomes, single digit health points, apart from going the other way. Whew. Chat, what a time to be alive. We're now that we've both said this is going to be not game 3. Maybe that it's over. It's hard to say. Maybe this was just a best of 3. We're trying to get some of the TOs in. Ads is queuing in ranked right now. That's too good. Chad, if you haven't got to play Ads, she's been playing Titan Lover. No, it's Lava Lover. I think is her Titan name. Finally got up to level 7. I know for a while it was level 6, queuing into level 7, and there was some discussion. There's some discourse, if you will. But now level 7 v level 7. but it's more of a match. Chat, if you didn't get to tune in, okay, we do have confirmation. This is a best of 5. The players just decided to have a walkout, and we are going to just name a winner. First person to type the number 79 in chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. Me and Nugget have a 35-second head start on everybody else. Just imagine. But anybody can play in these tournaments. If you guys are new to the game, trying to get into the scene, we have tournaments now. We used to say 3 times a month. Now we have tournaments every weekend of the month, at least in June, because there is a Titan Tournament 2.0 as well. In May and June. Who's chatting us up here?
All right. Getting some confirmation that was a best of 3, I believe. Oh. Yes.
Oh, I see. We have a conflict of flyers here, I think. But the official word, official word from the team is that's a best of 3, and we have crowned a champion. Hey, playing the Poison Titan, going to be the victor of this affiliate tournament. Runner-up will be Babby OP, and then the bracket final runner-ups in 3 and 4 that we got to watch earlier.
Well done. Well played, everybody. In case you haven't seen or gone to check out, the new webcomic is live, and episodes are going to be debuting on the YouTube page for Reign of Titans. Go on, check it out. Get some lore. You needed more.
Soak it up. Be a lore carver, if you will. Yeah, animated series is up. Also, if you didn't tune into the Titan Talk from yesterday, from Thursday, whenever it was, the recording and the summary are posted in the Discord. There is some big things coming your way, chat. 2025, Year of the Titan.
Yes, indeed.
Some long-term build was sort of announced in a roundabout way, but
yes,
big things are brewing. Get in there, look at the summary, listen to the